Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is February 8th, 2025. And if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And then make sure that you head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. Follow me on all the different social medias, including Blue Sky and Red Note, and you'll find the links for those down below. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? You might hear that I'm a little rah, 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 rah right now. And that's because I'm just waking up, as per usual. My throat and mouth is kind of dry because, well, I've been sleeping with my heater on and the window open, so it's been a little arid in my room lately. Still dealing with the sinus thing. Not so much the sinuses anymore, just like kind of sore throat, groggy blahness. But yeah, doing just chugging along, So the doctors really haven't done anything about it. I have made multiple requests for varying medications, asking them if they could, do some kind of testing to see what's going on. I've had some serious nosebleeds. What was it? Wednesday or Thursday night was just a very bad night for me. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, because I had come home from the bar and I was just feeling like kind of crappy. And I checked my blood sugar, and my blood sugar was 333. I was like, okay, that could be a problem. And then I checked my my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was 187 over 152. And as I was eating my dinner, my nose started bleeding like profusely. So I was like, well, this is fucking great. So I begrudgingly started my losartan. And I'm only taking half of a 25 milligram tablet, but I don't feel like I've noticed much of a difference. So I may switch it up over the next few days and go to the full 25 milligram tablet. But I don't want to take blood pressure medication. And my doctor's like, well, you have hypertension and your blood pressure's high, and it's because you're heavy set and this, that, and the other set. I said, could it also have anything to do with the fact that I have like various mental health issues, that I live in a constant state of stress, duress, and depression? Could it have anything to do with that? Like, quit focusing on the fact that I am fat. Like, I know that I'm heavy set. I know that I have, like, morbid obesity or whatever else. But for the most part, I'm healthy. Like, you know, could it also not be the fact that I am suffering with some kind of sinus issues that y'all have nothing, like, no concern with? So, yeah, I made the decision, though, that as soon as everything kind of clears up and my blood pressure stabilizes, then I'm probably going to stop the losartan again, because I can feel things happening that seem to be like side effect type issues, like just stiffness and pains in your joints, pains in your back and kidneys. And I already have pain in those areas. I don't need more pain. I don't want to take another pill to counteract the effects of this pill. And I don't want to take another pill to counteract the effects of that pill, and so on and so forth. Like, just why they won't just give you something to, like, alleviate everything and cause no side effects is beyond me, outside of the fact that our medical system is corrupt, broken, and otherwise greedy fucks. Yeah, but whatever. So the one thing that I did find, though, is that my doctor had prescribed me some cough medication, like, last year or the year before that. And I went on Amazon and I found the same exact thing for it fluctuates in price. I don't know why it fluctuates so much, but sometimes it's like $5, sometimes it's $10 or $12. But this is not medical advice, but I'm going to show you what I was prescribed by my doctor and what I was able to find on Amazon. And it's I'm going to murder this name, I know, but it's dexathorphan, HBr USP, 15 milligrams. And this is what it looks like right here. And so, yeah, this shit is amazing. You take, if you have any kind of like coughing or whatever, you take one and it lasts you like basically all freaking day. There are some drug counteractions and stuff like that that you need to be aware of. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not promoting that. I'm not giving medical advice or whatever. I'm just saying that I found this on Amazon, and that it was about the same price as what I would pay at the pharmacy, and I got it over the counter, and it works just the same. So do with that as you will. If you have any kind of cough or cold and want an actual cough suppressant that works really well, you should you should talk to your doctor about that. And again, I can't pronounce that name, but here it is again. It's so, yeah. anyways, so there's that. I am still chugging away at this online class that I'm taking for understanding adolescent mental health. And the section we're in right now is like talking about social media and the connectivity of mental health and stuff like that. And the question was asked, why do you think that there's such an uptick in mental health amongst ch- amongst youth and children from 5 to 19? And I simply put, it's because bullying is no longer localized, it's on a global scale. So your attackers are able to turn you into a meme and share you with everyone at your school. They're able to upload videos of you or videos of them doing whatever to you. And it goes from just being your local bully to a global bullying situation. So it's no longer localized. And, you have kids today have it so much rougher than what we do in terms of the fact that no one knew us outside of our little neighborhood or our town or whatever else. But if somebody messes up because we have an entire recording studio in the palm of our hands, um, phones are out and you're being bullied, and you have all the commentary and you have all the people that are making comments on there and just going on and on and on and on and on. And I said, there's also where there is a tremendous amount of empathy and compassion that this younger generation has, that they are also being bullied for having said empathy and compassion. Because if we as adults have if we as adults have a strong opinion about something, we're snowflakes, or we're what the hell ever, Karens, Kyles, so on and so forth. And it's like, you know, no. Just because you don't like my opinion of something doesn't mean that my opinion is any less than yours. And, that's all it is opinions. But, people feel the need to interject their opinions about any given topic, 9 times out of 10 in a very negative, very disgusting, very politically driven or religiously driven way that just is horrible. So, yeah, there's just a lot there. And so, I received an email back from the professor, or we'll just say the teacher. And the teacher's like, that's a very astute, observation. And thank you for sharing that with the class or whatever. And I said, not a problem. I'm somebody who in my 40s is still bullied almost on a daily basis. I'm bullied on my social media platforms. I'm bullied within the community because I see things from a perspective that everyone else wants to see or doesn't want to see things from. Like, I am 100% for affordable housing. I'm 100% for the bringing in of commercial and the development of my small town into a larger town that has more available for its populace. And a lot of people have this not my backyard mentality here in this area, that, they don't care if they have to drive 20, 30 miles to go to like a big box store. They don't want a big box store in our area. And it's like, but that is for you, for the community in its entirety. There are people who need this. There are people without means that need this. There are people without transportation who need this. There are low income persons or fixed income persons who need this. So if we have those type of things here, not only does it keep the money locally and helps bring in new taxes and revenues and what the hell ever else, but it also provides jobs for the young families and the teenagers looking for summer work and so on and so forth. You know, just because you are 50 or older doesn't mean that the entirety of the community needs to revolve and cater around you and you alone. Like, yes, a good, thriving community has something for everyone. And some of the 50 plus crowd is like, well, I want it this way because I moved here from the city and I don't want to live in any city or any city USA and all this other bullshit. And it's like, okay, you're part of an aging populace. So who's going to bag your groceries when you're 80, 90, like 75, 85, 95 years old? Are you going to stock the shelves of whatever grocery store you want in here? Like, who's going to be the doctors that take care of you? Who's going to be the shopkeepers and the clerks that serve you at the restaurants? Like, you need to think more broadly and more globally. Like, you might not like the fact that you're aging out, but you're aging out. And we need more things for the community and younger people and younger families. Like, I know I'm close to I'm not super close, but I'm kind of close to being 50. I'll be 44 this year. And so you, there's just a lot of, I see both sides of the coin, but I see one side of the coin more so because I know more people who are low income or limited means than like the other side of the coin. So, whatever. Eventually it's going to get done. They already have a Dollar Tree coming in and people are pissed off about the Dollar Tree. Then they have the proposal for a green cemetery to come in, and people are losing their absolute freaking minds over the green cemetery. And I'm just like, why are you losing your shit over a cemetery? Well, it's going to stink, and it's going to cause our well water not to be good, and it's going to do this, and it's going to do this. And I'm like, do you even know what the hell a green cemetery is? The one that like really floored me was that there was going to be an increase in traffic. An increase in traffic because a cemetery was put in. I was like, you do understand the difference between a cemetery and an apartment complex or a retirement home, right? Like, I don't know too many dead people who are still out driving. But if you do, let's talk, because I want to investigate these dead folk who are out there like driving around, okay? So I'm like, the only traffic that's going to come from this is maybe the original construction, and then whenever there is a funeral. Well, there's other green funerals, there's other green cemeteries and stuff around here. They don't need to build it here. Why don't they need to build it there? Like, the land that they want to use is an old golf course that never took off, and it's just a big empty field. Well, if they turn it into a cemetery and it's going to start stinking, and there's some really nice hiking trails through there. I'm like, again, a green cemetery means that people's bodies are decomposing inside of capsules that turn into trees, which then adds to the flora and fauna of the surrounding area. And then they mulch some of the bodies that don't have the money to, like, maybe become a tree, which then, with that organic mulch, turns into fertilizer and whatever else for local flora and fauna, and there's no smell associated with it. And the body decomposing is natural. They don't put any kind of embalming fluids. They don't do any kind of chemicals. They don't do anything that would affect the land. And you can still walk through the green cemetery. It's just protected land at that point. Like, they're not going to come through and cut down all of the trees that used to be people and turn them into, or IKEA furniture or whatever. So that's just one that I have yet to understand fully, but it's just like, whatever, people, you're so stuck in your ways that nothing can be properly introduced to you in a way that you would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So whatever. But anyways, I realize that we are going on 24 minutes, so I'm gonna stop. There's so much more that I could ramble on about, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get this video uploaded, and then I have some things planned for the day. I need to do a little bit of cleaning, but don't know if that's going to take place. I'm still kind of tired, so I might like lay down and watch some TV or something, and just kind of take it easy, and try to avoid all forms of NFL tomorrow, because I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. And so, yeah. Anyways, if you guys need to get a hold of me, the links are down below. I hope you have a great weekend. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. And have fun. And I hope your team wins, I guess. Yay, football or something. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.